All right, look at all those clovers. All right, guys, let's begin. We'll start with this bonus box and work our way up to that Origins. So good luck, everybody. Let's see, I haven't opened one of these. I got it all sealed up nice. We'll get in there, though. All right, good luck, everybody. Empty box. All right, see if we can get some luck here. Burrow, Theo Johnson for the Giants, Earl Campbell, Favre, Tyler Guyton for the Cowboys, Sam Darnold, our old boy Tip, Joe Andressen for Buffalo on the die cut, Dak Prescott, Tariq Woolen for Seattle, Ricky Pearsall, there we go, Steve, nice. Marvin Harrison on the turbocharged. We approve. Xavier Worthy. He's back. He looked pretty good out there on the numbers. Bucky Irving on the select certified. Nice little hit there for Primo. Aiden on the future. Lambjack. Darnell Savage. Aaron Jones. Hunter Henry. And Mo Alley Cox. All right. For a little freebie. That wasn't too bad. We'll take that on the free. I did. You know, I wondered if Primo saw that. I don't know if Primo is in here right now, but I would imagine if he didn't watch that happen, he saw a box score with it. I think Theo, what's wrong with Theo? Does he just show up too much? Maybe that's what it is. He just shows up too much. That might be what it is. All right, let's see here. Okay. Let's just dive right into some packs. It's been a while since we opened one of these. And I do love these. Empty box. Hopefully we can get a few QBs on the red, white, and blues. I'll bet people did let him know when that happened. All right, Musgrave, Harbaugh, Taylor, McCaffrey, Willie Gay, Davis, Keenan Allen. We got Petrie for Houston on the silver, Marshall Faulk on the green, Torrey Holt, Leary for Baltimore, Jimmy Johnson. We got, there's JJ on the portals. We approve. BTJ on the emergent, another BTJ on the base, and a kid reporter. Got you, Bugs. Yeah, were there any big surprises to you guys from this weekend? Trying to think what surprised me. Waddle, Smith, Palmer, Chancellor, Garrett Wilson, Williams, Nick Chubb, Trey McBride on the silver for the Cardinals, Chop Robinson on the green, Ivan Pace, Vernon Davis, Newton for Washington, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the fireworks, Najee on the hype, and Malik Washington for the Dolphins. Jeff, the tie game. You know, even in college, they don't end in ties. Well, I don't understand why the pros can't play till there's a winner. That drives me crazy. Daniil Hunter. Ferragamo, Kirk, Burks, Quick, Hamilton, Witten, A.J. Barner on the silver. DeAndre Swift. He hasn't looked too bad. Okereke. There we go. Nice little Bo Nix on the red, white, and blue. Adam Thielen. Marshawn Lloyd on the emergent. Dallas Turner, prismatic. And Walker for Baltimore. All right. Who had old Denver? Todd. Nice little hit there, Todd. We approve. We want more of that. What is this, soccer? Yeah, ties are gross. TJ, Hall, Dobbs, Arrington, Kittle, Bryce Young, Montgomery, Alvin Kamara on the silver, Lofton, Joe Montana, Vitavia, Luke McCaffrey. We're getting closer. We're getting closer, Mr. Leonard. Puka on the hype. We got Tua on the Prism Break and Aroma Dunze. He's looked really good. Yeah, Roma Dunze's looked good. Not as good as Amon-Ra, but he's looked pretty good. Oh, you know who my surprise was? Jacksonville. How about Jacksonville? Anyone going to give them some respect? Khalil Mack, AR, Tyreek, Anderson, Devontae, Urlacher, Ferguson, Tua on the silver, Terrell Owens, Wesley Walker, Darius Robinson. Oh, nice little Sammy Laporta. We like that all great. BTJ on the Prismatic, Bryce Young Fireworks, and Jatavian Sanders for Carolina. I know, Boss Hog. That was a big win for them. I don't know if they can keep that going, but they're going to need more of that. I think that was the biggest surprise win to me. Bledsoe, Edwards, Anderson, Forbes, Brock Purdy, Milano, Ed McCaffrey. We got Corey Dillon on the silver for the Bengals. McClellan for the Falcons. Musgrave, Eckler. We're everywhere but there, Mr. Leonard. Ray Davis for Buffalo. Kirk Cousins on the Prism Break. Xavier Worthy on the Green Emergent. And a little Caleb action showing up for us. We'll take it. Yes, my guy Amon-Ra going to lead the league all year in touchdowns. He is a force. An unstoppable force. Baselli, Brissett, Crosby, Mosley, Ayuk, Garrett, Goff, Spencer Rattler on the silver. Poor Spencer Rattler. Dude can't catch a break. Ed Oliver, Brian Robinson, Ricky Pearsall on the red, white, and blue. We approve. Jim Hart, Cooper DeJean on the Prismatic. There you go, Chris Saxon. And look, Bo Nix again on the Fireworks Prism. And Isaac for Baltimore. All right. Hey, you know what? I'll say this. The Saints, they played the Bills tougher than I thought they would. Yeah, you're still missing the one you really want. Well, we got time. You know what? How about we break the monotony? Let's I'm scared that'll fall down. How about we jump to this, then we'll go back to some packs. See if we can just come across a downtown, perhaps. Empty box. Maybe, just maybe. We've hit a couple downtowns in the last week, so I want to see another. Gibbs, Samuel, Gibson, Jefferson, little Bucky Irving. We like that. He's been pretty good. Devontae Walker and a George Pickens. I know. It's when you least expect it, Stinky. Throw a change up in there. Roshan, Christian Kirk, Lazard, Thibodeau, BTJ again. He is everywhere in this one. Will Shipley and a Johnny Wilson. Nobody gets more back-to-backs than the Eagles. That is what I have noticed. We got Mahomes, Warner, Brock Purdy, Ricky Pearsall again, Jordan Travis, Jalen Ramsey for the Dolphins, and ASB. Amon-Ra, look at that. You just speak them into existence. There you go, All Grit, on the threads. The man, the myth, the legend. Very nice. We approve. All right, we got Deuce Vaughn, CJ, Najee, AJ Brown, Xavier Worthy. We approve. Nice hit. Jamari Thrash and a Christian McCaffrey. Nice little hit there, stuff. Yeah, he looked pretty good the other day. Jerry Jeudy, Buda Baker, Daniel Jones, Kamara, Jonathan Brooks for Carolina, BTJ again, and a Malik Neighbors popping up. Dalton Schultz, Sweat, Cade Otton, JSN, Bo Nix on the primary colors. We have a theme. Jatavian Sanders and Isaac for Baltimore. Yeah, New England's been quiet. But we still got quite a bit to open here, so keep the faith. Achane, Trayvon Walker, Harrison Smith, Drew Brees, Krieg, Montez Sweat, Kurt Warner, Jalen Hurts on the silver. There you go, Chris Jackson. We approve. Dwight Freeney. We got Petrie, Bradshaw, Jamari Thrash going to Cleveland. We got Kittle on the Prism Break. Keon Coleman on the Green Emergent. Lassiter and Kid Reporter. Oh, Jeff. It's not over yet, Jeff. I have a feeling. I have a feeling you're not done with your Jaden Daniels search here, sir. I have a feeling. I hope I'm right about it. Minshew, Alexander, Winslow, Conklin, Simmons, Cooper, Humphrey. We got Dante Culpepper on the silver. Jalen Warren, Kamara, Will Shipley, Jerry Jeudy, Caleb on the fireworks, Breece Hall hype, and a Roman Wilson for Pittsburgh. Josh Downs, Mostert, Brunell, Byers, Lenny Moore, Dorsett, Amon-Ra, Tyson Bagent on the silver, Robinson for the Jags, Tua, Tyler Lockett, and Johnny Wilson. Eagles are showing up for you, Chris Saxon. Are you kidding, Luke McCaffrey? Could you just give us a break? Malik Neighbors on the Prismatic, and a Jared Verse for the Rams. I'm trying here, Mr. Leonard. But Luke McCaffrey, he just wants to keep messing with things. Eight feet tall. I am unsure of his height, but I would hope he is not quite that tall. Culpepper, Petrie, Tua, Nick Bosa, Daniel Jones, Sanders, Jimbo, Jordan on the silver for Houston, Elway on the green, Armstead, Brendan Rice, Ogden. We got Josh Allen on the hype, Xavier Worthy on the Prism Portals, and Xavier Legette. All right, Sombrero Cat, come on. We need a Jaden Daniels. Ingram, Pace, Montana, Rashad White, Jonathan Allen, Bijan, Levy, Brian Robinson on the silver, Myers, Evan Ingram, Will Levis, Malik Neighbors. We like that, Giants. Keon Coleman on the Prismatic, JJ showing up on the Prism Fireworks, and Jonah Ellis. We got some stuffs. It's not over, Jeff Leonard. That Phoenix could still present you the Jaden you are looking for. We've seen some wild stuff come out of these. Empty box. All right, good luck, everybody. Sometimes they're sealed with like Gorilla Glue. All right. CJ, Jordan Love, Derek Carr, Pittman, Romeo Dobbs. We got Xavier Worthy. You're getting like all the Xavier Worthies today. And CJ Stroud. That is 36 out of 88 on that one. Going to Rob. Yeah, Carr, it's been quiet. It's been quiet. I can agree fully. A.J. Brown, Eckler, Brissett, McCaffrey, Tyler Lockett, Logan Wilson, and Malik Washington on the base rookie for the Dolphins. Weird, some of these packs get a lot of glue and some don't get much at all. Taylor, Lawrence, Duggar, Ingram, Quincy Williams, Hufanga. We got Estime for Denver. That's 154 out of 180 on that one. We got Okereke, Hurts, Watson, Sweat, Diggs, Saquon on the contours. Ooh, look at that. It's number 2. 74 out of 80, Kersaxon. We approve. And a Derrick Henry behind that. That one is 40 out of 40. Nice little hit there for Baltimore. Going to user. Yes, Sombrero Cat approved. Very nice. It'd be even nicer if we could see a color blast. We're due for one. DK, AR, Pacheco, Christian Kirk, Zach Moss, Nico, and look at that, a New England Patriot, Brissett, 87 out of 180. Let's celebrate the small wins. I know, Carr. I know. All right, we got Bosa, Debo, Kirk Cousins, Ed Oliver, Trayvon, Micah, and a Micah behind that. That is 61 out of 88 for the Cowboys. Skyline. All right. Leads us to this. Origins. I haven't opened one of these in a good while. Good luck, everybody. I'll do a recap after this as well. And as always, once I have it all sorted, I'll help you guys out if you need the help. Appreciate you guys. We're starting off with a Jalen Wright for the Dolphins. Colston Loveland. Look at that on the RPA. Going to the Bears. Nice little hit there, Bears. Nice little hit there. We approve. We got Jalen Royals on card behind that going to KC. Nice hit stuff. Hey, look at that. The Patriots even get some love. Kyle Williams. 92 out of 99. We'll take it. We will take it. I'm sorry, Boss Hog. I am sorry. And we got Tyrone Tracy. That is 51 out of 149 for the Giants. With a Chuba. That one's 72 out of 99 going to Carolina. And Ty Felton to wrap it up for the Vikings. on the rookie. All right, give me a second here, guys, and then I'll do a recap. Yeah, there's a couple of you I will have to do some work. Mr. Leonard, I see you, Mr. Leonard. But this is what I do. I still got some good, fun stuff from my 4-year PYT, so I still got some fun stuff to add in. Rhino, who'd you have, Rhino? Let me look here. Bengals and Raiders. No, you were quiet too, Rhino. You will be getting love from me and Sombrero Cat. This is another reason I like those 6-year PYTs, because there is a whole lot more stuff for all the teams to get. All right, let me go through this. I should be able to have this all shipped tomorrow too. We filled this so fast tonight. We have Malik Neighbors on the Prismatic Prism, Caleb Fireworks, Keon Coleman Green Emergent, Amon-Ra on the Threads. BTJs were everywhere in this. Bo Nix Prism Fireworks, Ricky Pearsall in the red, white, and blue. Cooper DeJean Prismatic. Xavier Worthy Green Emergent. Caleb BTJ Prismatic. Laporta red, white, and blue. Bo Nix red, white, and blue. Chop Robinson on the green. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Fireworks. BTJ Green Emergent. JJ on the Portals. We had Saquon was out of 80. Yes. Derrick Henry was out of 40. Xavier Worthy on the Rookie Rising. CJ was out of 88. Bo Nix primary colors. Xavier Worthy on the blue. Bucky Irving on the blue. Marvin Harrison Jr. turbocharged. Ricky Pearsall on the shock. Micah was out of 88. Brissett was out of 180. Estime out of 180. JJ on the Fireworks Prism. Keon Coleman Prismatic. Malik Neighbors red, white, and blue. Xavier Worthy Prism Portals. Bucky on the Select Certified. Xavier Worthy on the numbers. Chuba was out of 99. Kyle Williams out of 99. Cool little patch there. Colton Loveland RPA for the Bears, not numbered. Tyrone Tracy out of 149. And Jalen Royals on card for KC.